Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, Wise Paper. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm happy that you stopped by here. Today, as you can see, we have a lot of scraps on my table, and that means we are going to do the masterboard. So I decided to take part in the Roxy's weekly challenge. I will link her channel down below in the description box. And the channel for this week is to create a masterboard, then cut it into a few tags, tall tags, and use some stamping, decorating, and so on. So first of all, we will start from doing a masterboard. What is a masterboard? Basically, you take a piece of paper, put a lot of scraps or whatever papers you like on it in a collage manner, and then you cut it either like blindly or paying attention, and then turn it into some ephemera like journaling cards, tags, maybe even like page decorations, and so on. Possibilities are endless. So we will start from creating this masterboard, and for that I have these scraps. We may need some more, we will see. And I need my glue stick. I will also use a paper trimmer to trim this paper into tag shapes when we finish the masterboard. So I decided to use this side because here it's quite plain and the paper is not white, it's sort of a, this oldish color. And we will start by gluing pieces down. I don't particularly care about their shape, it can be whatever it is, but I mostly tend to use rectangles in my projects, in my collages. Sometimes I do use some weird shapes, but not all the time. So, what do you think about the prompts? Like personally, I really enjoy doing prompts. I don't feel like they, somehow like close my freedom and so on. For me, it's like a creative challenge that I would like to be a part of, and I really enjoy using prompts because sometimes I just don't know what to do, like what ephemera to create, how to approach it, and what things do I need, and so on. But by using prompts, it can guide me in a certain way, and I really like this. It like makes my creative juices flow, and I create even more creative stuff that I would ever come up with without prompts. Like, I probably will never come up with this stuff if not for the prompts. Here I'm just using glue stick because the papers are quite thin sometimes, and I just like that it's not messy. Let me take my ruler quickly. So here I have my rulers, tearing ruler and just a usual one. You can do a collage in whatever like manner you want. You can start from the corners, from the center. You can do it like filling the space and then adding small bits and pieces. And then maybe you like to, work from area to area. It depends. I do it in different manners, like not all the time, but I don't have a particular pattern yet when I start from this corner usually. What prompts do you like? I have like favorite prompts from the like Roxy's weekly challenge. I also enjoy Teal and Tarot channel and challenge as well. I also really like the these novel prompts that 49 Dragonflies tried to do sometimes. Not often, but I've seen a video or a couple of that. So you take a book, then open whatever page and try to choose some words that like come into your focus immediately, and these words will be your prompts. Basically, you choose like 5 or 6 or whatever you like. And yeah, this is a quite interesting one. I would like to do it on my channel as well, this novel book prompts, let's call it so. This like Masterboard can help you to get rid of your scraps if you have a lot. Sometimes when I feel like I'm all over with these scraps, I tend to do Masterboard. Or when I'm feeling not so creative, this is also a great help because it's just me sticking papers. It is so relaxing. It is, doesn't need much of a creativity if you just do a collage and then maybe later come back to it to do some ephemera or use it in any other way. You can scan it and use it as journaling pages and so on. I would actually like to scan it, maybe not for this Masterboard, maybe later. So this is a Japanese book page. We will later stamp on this Masterboard, either within the whole Masterboard or when we will cut it. I will think about it. Yeah, so this Japanese page is quite thin, so we can quite see the text through. Do I mind it? Don't think so. Let's see, this is kind of bluish, not really. Yeah, I don't want blue probably. And I have this piece, it's like Chinese confetti caramel thing. So you eat this, basically sweets. I really like them. They're not so sweet, yet really like this milk, like powdered milk taste, which I enjoy personally. And I kept, well, not all of these papers, but a lot of them to kind of keep it as a memory, because right now it's quite hard to buy it in my country, but also because it's quite a nice picture. Yeah. So let's see what other paper scraps we have. So yeah, beautiful script. Although it's quite a thick paper, we have some smaller ones, some advertisements. Yeah, vintage one. Well, it's just a scan, not a real vintage advertisement. It's quite big though, but I don't mind it. Put this here. If we will have some overlapping parts, I will just cut it with my scissors or paper ruler. And when I finish the filling the background, I tend to cover these intersections with something small, either small ephemera, stickers, washi tape, and so on. It depends. Yeah, and I just want to cut this real quick. Yeah, so like that. If you haven't tried Masterboards yourself, please do. It's really a great like craft therapy, I would say. Maybe here, not the initial placement. And even if some pages are kind of repetitive, I don't mind it, because we will cut it in different pieces and it will be probably not seen later on. Let's use a ruler here. Yeah, but scissors would be better because it's quite a small edge, but I don't want this straight. Well, maybe we will cover it. We'll see. Probably Masterboard. Well, it wasn't the first thing I I've done when I started like junk journaling, but it was one of the first things, like because it's so easy and it can help you with your like composition, how to collage and stuff, because it doesn't need to be like within the rules. It's just whatever you like to do with your collage. So that's why I really like masterboards. No, not right here. So as you can see, I try to cover the lines and not to have them in the same sort of place. Like this page won't start at this line, right? It kind of overlaps it. It's sort of a, well, not rules, you can do whatever you want. I just think, and I guess most of the people think, that it's just a little bit more beautiful. So this is a smaller piece, which we could have added later, but I just feel like adding it. Why not? I plan on doing another like prompt video soon, maybe in like next week or so, we will see. And if you're interested in what prompts it will be, please follow and turn the notification bell so you will not miss this. I don't like it here. Maybe we will make it a little bit more straight. So let's see. Maybe here. This is like a piece of a journal that I almost completely tore on some pieces. It has this embroidery patterns that they sell, and there are a lot of small images of embroidery patterns that I have cut out to use later on, and I really enjoyed it. There were a lot of these images, like even small ones, like few centimeters. This is amazing. Let's see, we have some letter paper as well. We can put it in a few places. This is a bit thick paper, but it's fine. We will need a strip here too. So another good thing about glue stick is that it won't warp your pages, because sometimes with the liquid glue it can happen, on the back especially. And I still don't know about the back of this paper. Will I cover it with some coffee dyed paper, or will I leave it? Oh, I put it like this. Will I leave it as it is? Because I was needed to cover some parts of this, and you can see it here. So maybe we will need to cover this up as well. We'll see. We can always do that later. So a little bit more glue. Yeah, now we have this advertisement piece. Well, these are quite similar in terms of color, so maybe not here. Maybe here, although these are also quite the same. Maybe here. Yeah, let's do here, in the corner. So I usually do at least one prompt list per month, and sometimes even more, depends on the prompts. I don't participate in everyone's prompts because it's too much. Too much of the prompts. Oh, it's stuck so quick. Well, that's fine. Can't move it even though it's a glue stick. You can add this Japanese paper when we don't have any sort of, you know, any sort of text underneath. I was feeling really sad when I tear these Japanese pages out of the book for some reason. Like the book in my language, I didn't feel that like sorry for it. I don't know why. And I also don't mind if the text is upside down, but let's put it straight for now. Could have turned it a little bit more, but that's fine. Like so. Okay, maybe add here. Now let's add some music paper. Maybe like that. I really enjoy using music paper, but I kind of feel, well, not sorry, but I don't have much of it. So when I use it, it's kind of it, and I need to buy more, and I don't particularly want to buy it, but because I like it, I probably might do that. You know, I mostly enjoy using like junk, as I have mentioned in my previous videos, because it's junk journaling. So here I'm using some book pages. This is a page with this background is just a junk page, basically, that I would usually throw away, but not now. And as you can see, I don't ink individual pieces because, first of all, it will take too long, and second of all, because it's a background and I don't want it to stand out that much. Let's see, I also have this book. Oh, these are the cutouts of this embroidery journal. And this is a collage papers from AliExpress. We can just use some because I need to use them. They're kind of just living their life on its own, and I don't use it because it's a little bit too whitish, even though it's not white. And these images are not really vintagey, but this can be. Let's see. But now let's try to do this. And usually when I order something from AliExpress, I try not to read this text, but sometimes it's just happened. Yeah. Oh no, it's almost the same size. Well, we will cover it. And we almost covered this beautiful piece. That's a shame. Well, this happens in collages. Don't feel sad about it. Even though we're sometimes cover such beautiful papers, well, it happens. This is why you do it. To use this paper, maybe cover it and create something beautiful. It adds to the final project. So don't feel too sad about it. Okay, and let's move it a bit. No, this glue stick, it like doesn't forgive mistakes. Maybe, well, this is sort of like a focal point itself. Maybe we will use it, but not on the exact masterboard, maybe on the tags. So we have this and this. We can put this here. Why not? I don't want to put it here because it will cover the paper. This beautiful one. I want to see at least some part. Let's do this one, and let's use some ink to, you know, remove this whiteness a bit, because it's a little bit in your face too white, even though it's not white. Let's do the same with this one. Yeah, I think it's fine. And I use antique linen for that because it's kind of light. Now let's see. No, I don't mind it here. Yeah, let's do that. I don't have a lot of digitals. Well, I mostly don't have any. I've just searched for some copyright-free images on the internet to kind of just print them out. And these are used, but I don't use printables because I can't buy them in my country. I just can't. You know, stuff happens. Let's see, maybe here. I wanted to put it here, but don't feel like it. Like that. Or maybe this way. Yeah, let's do it this way. So I would like to use like to buy some printables, because I have seen a lot of beautiful ones and I really want to support the artists, but I just can't. I'm so sorry for the artists, because I really want to, but I just can't do that. Well, sometimes it just happens. We can't predict everything, I guess. We will need a small piece here, and let's put it like that. Or maybe here. Let's do it here. So yeah, as you can see, most of them are rectangles, except of this one, which is kind of not seen. It's just sometimes easier to work with such shapes because they are simple. So you don't need to think too much about the placement and so on. And to here you can add whatever shapes you like circles, strange shapes, some hexagons, and so on. And it will look okay, because this shape is, all of these shapes are forgiving for this sort of stuff. Maybe we want some book pages here and there. Why not? Let's stir just a piece for here. Sometimes when you try to get rid of scraps, you just create more scraps. Well, this is junk journaler life. I have just started YouTube, and I'm sort of having my ups and downs, mistakes, and so on. And for me, the most difficult thing for now is a camera setup. But I hope this time it's like okay. And the second thing that is difficult for me is to talk, not talk in general, but to talk understandably. Because my way of talking is sometimes quite difficult to comprehend, let's call it so. And yeah, I'm a little bit, well, not afraid of not being understood, but just, you know, stressing about it. They are the same. Do I mind it? Not really. We can also use this piece. Yeah, let's do that. And one more thing that is difficult for me at this point is to keep myself in frame. I always tend to do this. You know, I have some space here as well. Or put the things and I think that you don't see them, but you actually do. And my first video that you haven't seen, but it exists. And I didn't like it just because I was so out of the frame. So I decided, so no, let's not do that. Basically, I had a lot of junk almost at the side of me, not too much. And yeah, that didn't work. It's just another thing. Yeah, exactly like this. So yeah, keeping myself in frame is so difficult for me, at this stage at least. I hope it will get better with time. who knows, who knows. And I actually liked the voiceover video because it's easier for me to concentrate on what I'm talking about and to talk in a more legible way, let's say so. Because when I talk to you while crafting, sometimes I lose my concentration and and start to talk really illegibly. I don't even understand myself sometimes. Oh, perfect spot. I would really like to scan some of my masterboards, but I have already used them in my journals for the tags, and now they don't exist. But I really would like to save them and use later on. You know, sometimes it's not possible. I didn't have a scanner back then, so I couldn't do that. And maybe I can even share my masterboards with you. If you like them, you can, of course, use them as well. And I like this about YouTube, that we can share our creativity together. So, what do we want here? Maybe a piece of this one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. And until here-ish. So right now I was out of my concentration for talking legibly. Sorry for that. But I think it adds some, you know, not character, but feels more friendly. Like you're my friends and I just chatting without thinking too much. I also need to think a bit more because English is not my native language, and sometimes I just search for words and think too much or too long, and yeah, that's pretty noticeable. I have these numbers that are from the same journal with embroidery, and I will just cut the top parts. And you can see there are even butterflies. So a nice piece, like for this. Let's tear it. And oh, I don't want to tear this 85. Yeah, just a little bit. Well, it's there almost. Yeah, great. It's like a washi tape. It has such a lot of numbers because in my language it is called article. I don't know how it is called in English, what it is called. Like a number by which you can search for the specific item. Article. I have this piece, which is a bit bluish, but maybe we can live with that. I like that it's small and it covers the space so beautifully. And I don't need to create more scraps because this is just perfect. I also have this one, but it's the same, so don't want to. Yeah, so now the background is finished. I would like to add some small bits and bobs, and like washi tape and stuff, maybe some stickers, and we will see what else do we want to add here, and then we will cut it. This is a little bit too thin. I like this one because it's a vintage color, although it's almost finished. Can you believe that? Finished washi tape. Well, it was a really small amount here because it was a set of like 5 or 6 washes. So yeah, it's not a lot on each of them. Where do I want this? Here. See, nicely. Let's add numbers. Where do you want numbers? Here, perhaps. I add some glue stick because they tend to come off, don't glue that well. I really like this washi tape because the numbers. Maybe let's add it somewhere else. Here perhaps. I think this spot needs some goodness. Let's find a small piece that can go there. Oh, I like this one. This is just like a sticker roll. Like that, perhaps. Yeah, wonderful. Maybe even more. It's a bit too red, perhaps. Pinkish. Do I mind pink? I don't think I do. And now let's see if we want some roses. I feel like if we add one, we will need more, but maybe we don't. I like this one. Yeah, let's do that. I really like it. Maybe you shouldn't tear it. Oh well, too late. I hope they stick well. I wanted it here because there are kind of a lot happening here. Yeah, seems wonderful for me, to me. Maybe something here as well. No, let's proceed to the cutting stage, or it will take forever. But first, let's cut off the excess. So this is a scrap piece. Creating more scraps. I'm so bad at cutting straight, you won't believe it. But you can see. Witness my glory. It's kind of okay with the warps, so maybe I will even use it as it is. So now let's cut the tags. Do we want to do it blindly or not? Well, I want them tall, so I guess no sense for me to cut it blindly. With the journaling tags, it would be quite nice, actually. I don't want to cut through these roses. I probably won't use them as big, so I will maybe cut a little bit more of the bottom or of the top, we'll see. And I won't do them kind of the same size. It's not interesting that way. Maybe accidentally, but not on purpose. See, they're wonderful. I like them. Even without any like focal point or such. Maybe let's do this a bit wider. Yeah, why not? Maybe we can create like 2 out of this. Or maybe keep some for a journaling card. So let's see. This is a little bit plain, so let's cut this part. Well, not all, but just a bit, to kind of make it a little bit lower, not that tall, even though the prompt is tall tags. Not that tall. They won't fit in my journal. And this would be a wonderful pieces. Here I want from the top. And the last one also from the top. It doesn't even stick properly. Okay. Although it's a nice piece, but it will be used later. Wonderful. Now let's make them into the tags by cutting this angle. So you kind of cut it, turn it over, and repeat the same on the other side. It's sort of easy, but I still don't manage to do them exactly the same. We will need a hole. Okay, maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, I like them. Look at them. They're wonderful. Okay. I also, the last video was also about the tag, although I didn't shape it in the form of the tag, but it's still a tag in the mixed media technique. Take a look at that as well, in that video, because it's really like mixed media-ish if you're into that stuff. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. These simple projects, they can be really relaxing and fun. So why not do that? Okay, I would also like to create holes right now, because if I do it later and maybe cover it, I won't see it well. Before I do that, let's search for my hole reinforcements. I hope they are here. They might be not. Oh well, not here. That's fine. They're back. Phew, found them. So let's glue them on, because they don't have holes. Well, not all of them have. They're kind of neutral. I made them myself using scraps as well and paper circle punches. And because my circle punches doesn't really have the big size, so I couldn't make it to the holes, make the middle hole. It couldn't just get to it. Okay, eyeballing the middle, of course. Well, seems centered to me. This one already has a hole, so no, let's not use that. It also adds interest to the tag, so I like to do my hole reinforcements myself, not to use the ready ones, pre-made, sort of. You can always jazz up them, but still not that as if you just do it with papers. And you can kind of adjust the color scheme. Maybe you need a specific colors and so on. So we have like 4 tags. It's actually really nice. Don't like this intersection here. That's fine. Oi. I think I will soon run out of the glue, and I need to buy a new one. See how a lot of interest it creates. I really like them. They're neutral, but we're kind of stick to neutrals most of the time. So now let's punch a hole. not here. Maybe let's at least try to be in the middle. I hope it will manage. Oh well, sort of in the middle, not really. That's fine. I still like it. Okay. Maybe I should have waited for the glue to dry. Would have been better. Oh, sorry, my cat. My cat. Yeah, she just likes to play with things. And I don't particularly like when she does that during my video. This one is more in the middle. Let's try to be the same here. Not the best hole punch, but oh Jesus. I have another one, but just a little bit lazy to come get it. That's fine. We will work on that. And this one here. It would be a little bit easier if you first made the holes and then glue it on the page, but that's fine. Okay, now I would like to find a focal point for my tags. I prepared some stickers. We have these girls, these ladies, although they are like washi stickers, so if I want them to be a focal point, I need to back them on some white paper. I also have pin-up girls. I really like them, but these ones are probably too big for this tag. This can work. Let's choose some if we will use them. Although they are glossy, but why not? Well, maybe not so erotic. Yeah, she's fine. I would love to do a pin-up journal at some point, but kind of seem to be delaying it. I think it's fine with this amount of girls. I have some labels. Let's choose the small ones for decoration purposes. Yeah, some small labels. We also still have these stickers. May use them. And I have this chocolate box alongside with a lot of stickers, but they will probably won't work as well. I have some tickets here, so we may try them. Yeah, that's it. Let me quickly grab my fussy cut flowers. Yeah, so I brought my fussy cut flowers. We'll see if we like some. Probably. I need to use them. I tend to hoard them. Now let's see. Oh, first of all, stamping. Of course, I almost forgot. Stamping. This is our prompt as well. Well, not a prompt, challenge. Let's see what stamps I would like to use. Maybe some dots as, you know, splatters without the mess. Although I like the mess. Maybe not today. Not this one. Yeah, this I will use. No. Yeah, scripty one. No. No as well. No. I don't have much stamps. Just some of them. Yeah, that's it. And I have 2 wooden stamps that I would like to use, perhaps. So let's first start from from the splatters, I guess. And let's do them with walnut stain. Yeah, so just, you know, a little bit of splatters here and there, randomly. These splatters are a little bit concentrated in one place, but still interesting. Now let's do a scripty stamp. Hard to come off. But let's use it as it is. I want an abstract look to it. My card is playing again. Sorry, guys. Maybe let's switch to the vintage photo so it won't be that in your face. Probably here. Yeah. See, just a little bit of stamping and it still creates interest to the page. Maybe not much of this stamp because I want the others as well. Yeah, and if you don't put it on a block, it won't be that crisp. It will be a little bit more abstract with your hands. Yeah, I think that's enough. This is also a scripty one, although we can do numbers. Yeah, let's do numbers with the block, I guess. We can do numbers with walnut stain. Maybe even with black. We'll see. Okay, and I probably want to do wooden stamp. Maybe for a crisper image I will use ganache from Stays On, so you will at least see it better, kind of like a focal point. Trying to be in the camera, of course. Here. Yeah, see, a lot more crisp. Maybe put this aside. Maybe here. Yeah, see? How wonderful. Okay, this one, let's do the other one. So they will be at least different. Where do we want it? Probably, this is busy part. This not. This is sort of busy already. Let's do it here. Well, it's a journal page, so it's kind of glossy and ink will dry longer here. You know, my Stays On ink smells like almond. I don't know, is this the same for everyone or it's just me? Yeah, nice. It's almost black, but this sort of, you know, brownish black. I think that's it for stamping. We will distress it later. Let's search for a focal point, starting from here. So some labels, always good, especially with numbers. Almost the same colors, so I don't like it. This is too big, although we can use a part. This shape is interesting, but I don't like that here and there are numbers. This is kind of in the middle. Maybe here. Yeah, let's do it here, but we will sort of fussy cut it because it's just a lot of white edge. I want a bit to kind of make it stand out, but not too much. I wonder how long am I filming already? Let me see. Ooh, almost an hour. Well, for me, fast projects are not that fast. I'm not that fast crafter yet. I hope I will be, because I'm mostly a fast person in some ways. So, first of all, let's try the girls. Sounds awful. If we like some, because I really want to use them. Oh, she looks amazing. But she will require a lot of fussy cutting. She as well. I like her too. Don't know about her. She is a little bit greenish, which I don't really mind. I actually like her. She's vintagey looking. And you know, if you have these glossy stickers, I believe you can cover it with Mod Podge or like matte medium, so it will be less glossy, less in your face. But for now, I won't do that. Let's fussy cut her as well. It will be a little bit, you know, crisp edges, not that smooth. You know, if my cat wants to distract you, she does it. She really does. She's so active. Maybe I will show her to you. Yeah, meow. At some point. She wants the attention so badly. And because of that, she tends to, you know, stay up at night and do her stuff. And now she is doing her stuff as well. Minute. Now let's glue her. I think these stickers are strong enough without the glue. You may add additional glue, but I won't here. Yeah, so I want her here. Doesn't she look lovely? I think she does. Although there are a lot of layers, so she's kind of wonky. Yeah, she's so beautiful. We will ink it later. Let's see if we want some girls here. Yay. Meow. Oh, she's amazing, but she's probably too big. Let's go for a flower. Search some. These are ready to go. Yeah, meow. Too big. Of course. Also too big. Quite a lot of florals though. My cat is also, you know, speaks a lot. Always meows. It's hard to keep her silent. Oh, I like this one. Also have this rose, which is kind of not bad, but maybe too much roses. Yeah, probably not. We will also cover this flower, but it happens, you know. You know, hard choices. Maybe this one. You know, the color scheme is a little bit too cold on these flowers, so that's why I don't really like them. It's too cold for this tag. What about this one? Maybe? Yeah, let's do it. I like it. So this is a tulip. So we have quite a lot of florals in here. Tulip, roses, I don't know how it is, sunflowers? Sunflowers, I believe. Okay, so this has a focal point now. Now this is a little bit colder, so maybe sunflowers will do. Yeah, see? Will be a pain to glue it on. No, 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 no. Not now. These are lilies. I'm so bad at flowers. Don't know the names. I tend to add them to the lower part for some reason. I like it. Let's see, I want something here, maybe a ticket. What about this? We need some green going on. Yeah, I like this one. Kind of blends in, but please create some interest here because this area is a little bit too plain. Maybe. Yeah, let's add it here. Oh, like that. So it adds a little bit of green because we have green here. It also looks nice. Yeah, see? Looking nice. Although needs glue in some places. I really need a thin nozzle glue, liquid glue for that pieces. But I only have a thick nozzle glue and it tends to warp the paper. Didn't find my favorite liquid glue yet. Okay, this one. Oh, I like it. Maybe a girl once more. These ones are great, but they are washies. Maybe it's time for her. Cover the roses once again. We can add her on top of the books and add something here, like that. Why not? We can also add the ticket with some shiny elements. I actually like it. Yeah, let's fussy cut her. So, ticket or this? Ticket is also a little bit shiny. I think this goes better with colors. Hard choices. Hard choices, folks. Hard choices. Let's stick with this 6. You know, I have an issue with calling you like guys or folks. I don't know how to properly tell it because I believe that some are a little bit offended by the guys word, and I don't know, how should I call you then? Like folks sounds strange to me, a little bit too much, like I don't even know how to express it. Like my friends, but it's a little bit too long. I will try to do my best. Maybe advise me how it is better to call you in this sort of contexts, like the proper synonym for guys. I tried to Google it and it was options like y'all, you all, friends and folks and something else. I didn't really liked any of it. Yeah, let's see, maybe we want something else to add, maybe to this one. She's kind of missing something here. Oh, I actually like it. It seems like a part of the background and still feels this area. Yeah, wonderful. Now I will quickly ink them and be right back. So this is my finished project for today. I also remembered that I wanted to add some bits and bobs from this embroidery catalog, but I forgot. Next time. So she is the first, well, not the first, but first that I show you. I think she's wonderful, and what you can also do to get rid of this glossiness is to sandpaper it, like this sand, yeah, it's called sandpaper, I believe, and she will get more vintage look. I will just cover her with the matte gel, perhaps, or maybe I don't even mind it. Yeah, so we have her. We have this with the flowers, so we have like 2 with the flowers and 2 with the girls. This is a so feminine one, although with numbers and stuff. We also have one more girl, greeny one. I like her as well. And the last one, with the flowers. Let's put them aside. We have this flowery one, a little bit more restful. These are kind of busy, and this is not so much. So, this is my finished project for today. Thank you, Roxy, for these challenges. I really enjoyed them. My first on camera, a little bit nervous, but I think we are all wonderful community. And thank you for your attention. Please leave a comment, share this video with your crafty friends. Do the masterboards yourself. I really encourage you to do it. Do these simple projects, do the prompts, and have fun. That's the most important thing. So thank you again for watching me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.